Hello, this is Pentacore. Today, I'd like to delve into the amazingly secure type of real estate asset called multifamily rental. It is interesting to point out that Pentacore Development has 2 decades of experience in this field, so I can tell you important points with more confidence. Multifamily rental properties in Canada refer to residential buildings that contain multiple rental units, catering to more than one family. These can range from duplexes and triplexes to larger apartment buildings. Purpose-built rentals in apartment buildings are the most common form of rental housing in the GTA, with a 41% share of total rented dwellings. Let's talk about the top benefits of investment in multifamily rental buildings. First, it is steady and with a predictable cash flow. With multiple tenants, there is less vacancy risk compared to a single-tenant property, and rent tends to increase over time, which can result in increased cash flow. And second, it has a lower risk. Having multiple tenants is considered the most considerable benefit of investing in multifamily rental buildings, with one rent being only a small portion of the total income. And tenant diversification reduces fluctuation in rental income and its risk. Now let's look at the market supply and demand. As shown, around 87% share of purpose-built rentals were constructed before 1980, resulting in a large shortfall of high-quality, professionally managed, new rental units in the region. Also, strong rental demand was supported by immigration, employment growth, and increased costs of homeownership. The vacancy rate provides insight into the supply and demand dynamics of the rental housing market. Moreover, the national vacancy rate declined for a second year. This decrease has left the vacancy rate at a new low of 1.5% from 3.1% in the past years, and the vacancy rate in the GTA decreased to 1.4%. Rent growth is another evidence of strong demand in the rental market. The average rent growth for two-bedroom purpose-built apartments accelerated sharply to 8.8% from 6.5% over the previous year in GTA. As a result, the rent share of household income has increased to 43% from 25% in the last 4 years. The last parameter to consider is the cap rate. In the GTA, the multifamily rental cap rate was between 3.5 to 4.75% towards the end of 2023, and it is expected to see an increase in this year. The main question is, should you invest in multifamily properties? Multifamily real estate is an incredible opportunity for investors to have low risk and steady cash flow. However, developers are looking for more incentives from the government to make this field more feasible compared to other commercial real estate opportunities and condominium projects. I am not here to provide investment advice, but given the strong numbers and Pentacore's extensive experience in the field, we believe that for income properties, this sector is top-notch. Follow us for more.